It is 5:30 in the morning on a Sunday. We're here at the beautiful JFK International Airport. We're boarding now, taking off in about a half hour or so on our way to the Industry Summit. Let's have some fun. All right, we made it. Las Vegas. Let's ride. All right, we're gonna play a game called Are the Channels in Raiders Gear? I think the answer is yes.
Raider!
All right, so it's day one, Industry Summit. We got some Broncos gear. We got some Raiders gear.
Hey, start the car. Start the car. Start the car.
We are on our way to the game. Predictions, Broncos, Raiders.
Broncos by at least one.
I like it. What do we got? Go ahead, let's hear this.
Raiders 27-17.
What we got?
Raiders by 15. What?
Wow, and I'm going Broncos by 7. What is this? What do you got?
What's your prediction?
Denver 24, Raiders 17.
There we go. Let's ride. Let's ride. All right, so we're officially getting ready in our college dorm here. As you can see, my idol, Mudcat Grant, hanging above my bed. So he can be the last thing I look at before I go to sleep. And Trey, with that Andy Fox action pose and the mug shot. I love it. All right, so part of our training for the Industry Summit tomorrow is speed and agility. And so Trey's gonna get a couple of, we're doing hurdles, invisible hurdles. So Trey is gonna get going on his invisible hurdles. He's gonna go to room 140-36 hurdles. See it on the right side there? Yeah, you're just doing a couple of hurdles. Like 4 hurdles. Go ahead, hit it.
Oh, it's a little lower than I thought.
As you can see, Roadshow, having fun at the Industry Summit.
Thanks for
All right, so we are here in Caesar's Palace.
I saw the real Caesar.
The Forum Food Hall. Trey saw the real Caesar. And I just want to point something out. We love Tracy Hackler at Roadshow. But he's eating a sub with a knife and a fork. Because why, Tracy?
I've got a real aversion to getting my hands. I don't like finger foods.
Got it.
I don't know why, but
So what would you do with a slice of pizza?
it depends on how messy it was.
Okay.
Probably a knife and a fork.
So you're Governor Cuomo.
Well, no.
Okay.
That's a good
Okay.
joke for outer New York people.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
we're trying
that one landed.
We're trying
What's up, dog?
Wait, what's up, dog?
I don't know what's up, dog.
Bro.
Wow, you're crazy, Trey. You're funny. All right, so what are we doing today, Trey?
Doing a little sneaker shopping. Gonna see what we're gonna talk today. Let's hit the wall.
Gonna talk about what we like, try some stuff on, and maybe buy some stuff.
Yeah. What are you thinking today?
Man, what do we? This is just dunks right here.
Just let's get some Dodger dunk stuff.
Oh, the Jackies or the new Dodger ones that are coming out?
The new Dodger blues.
Those are sick.
Actually, they came out yesterday.
I actually, no joke, I was about to buy these just for this trip.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta scan them to see the size. All right, we'll check on that off camera, but let's give a little bit more of a pan on the wall here. Man, this is urban necessities. All right, so we joked around about Trey going sneaker shopping, but we might actually have Tracy sneaker shopper right here. He's going through the inventory,
I'm looking at Yeezys.
looking to see what Yeezys are in stock in his size.
Yes.
Tracy, if you wear those tomorrow, to your Hall of Fame induction, to your Hall of Honor induction. Man, that is.
Will I get a response?
You will. The sneakerheads will be hyped.
Yes.
I don't think I can do those.
You don't think you can
I
do
really
that?
want him to just wear Tim's.
Could you imagine? He pulls up.
shorts.
No, he pulls up in black Air Force Ones, just ready to stomp somebody out.
Tracy has like Black Air Force energy.
He has black Air Force energy, like 100%, right?
They have a slight rust inside too.
So, guys, what do we think of this? I mean, Tracy's kind of liking those. That's the second
like
time.
bread.
The second time he's grabbed at them.
Really looked at it. Is there anything that's Broncos colors in here?
There's not, well,
I mean, the orange. Those are aggressive, but I love them.
Terrell Davis twos, I believe.
I mean, I don't want to keep going back to these, but like the orange in that one is Broncos orange. Look, hold it up to your shirt. That's a
It's also
pretty.
kind of Tennessee one.
That's kind of like that guy's Peyton
Yeah.
Manning jersey at the game today, right?
not licensed.
Like
by the way.
not like
It's
fanatics.
unique clothing.
Fanatics, go get that guy.
You gotta watch
How about
these
this?
guys.
I want to put you in the disciple twos.
Those are
You
like
gotta wear these walking in Jerusalem.
Those are like wooden shoes.
Yes, they're clogs.
What in the
And they're
world?
$900. No, I'm kidding.
What is wrong with the people?
Listen, in sneaker fashion,
Yeah.
it's not about it being comfortable. It's just about it looking cool. And wooden clogs elicit that response.
Well, I'm gonna keep looking.
All right, you're gonna keep browsing. You're not sold on anything yet.
Not yet, but
Okay.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna be back.
All right, we'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah, you know.
All right, first day of official programming with the Hall of Honor member himself.
Hey guys.
Look at how sharp he's looking. Those limited edition Currys on. Got the full fit. Tracy, you ready to get at it today?
Oh, we're gonna have a day today, and stay tuned because you're not gonna want to miss it.
Get some.
It's crazy. That's all I like,
All right, so Jimmy, what's the first thing you saw when you walked in here?
First thing I saw was the Mandalorian Bimbo. And then I saw a shattered backboard over there. Jordan. I just love the shattered backboard. Because they're Bengals colors, right? Come on, let's
They
go.
are Bengals
Let's go.
colors.
This is a disaster for me.
In the
Like,
best way possible.
it's a very fun plane ride, like crash, right?
So, are you thinking about getting something today? Is it going to be a spontaneous? Like,
Oh yeah, it's always got to be spontaneous and authentic, right?
Right.
But oh yeah, like I mean, come on,
There's
what do
no
I
way
do?
you
Walk out of
here
here with a
without
T-shirt?
bag?
Come
right.
on.
Right. So I mean, here we go. You go to a sneaker store like this, right?
Yes.
What is like? Do you just go to the wall that we see first, which like right here is like dunks and everything?
Yeah,
Or are you gonna sort of zone in on what you like the most?
Well, sometimes I'll go and I'll be like, dude, I saw this was coming out. Do they have it? Like, I ain't gonna get this in Lexington,
Of
Kentucky,
course.
right? So I'm gonna go look for someone. But right now, I don't have one that I'm specifically going for. So now I'm gonna go to like. Naturally, I love dunks, right? I love lows.
Yeah.
I love old LeBrons, and like KD4s, like old KDs. Like, I'm going to go check my favorites first and see if there's like an older version of a KD4 that I've been wanting, like Nerfs.
Yeah.
Like, I got Weathermans, I don't have Nerfs.
Right.
Like, I love the Chinas, but mine are a little beat up. Let's see, like, actually, I'm a big fan of KD1s, which you don't see very much. And I got a pair of the Supersonic ones.
Yes.
And they're beat. But if I can find that. So I'll go check some, like, Forever List ones, too.
Now, what are the chances that we just go over to that rail section over there and maybe mix
Wait,
it
that's
up?
where I want to start. Oh,
So,
yeah.
it's
It's like Flight Club.
Exactly. It's the same sort of format as Flight Club.
The Grinch is one of my favorites ever. That's where we start.
I have no idea.
Travis Scott's right here
See?
on feet, ladies and gentlemen. Like Jimmy he says, yes, I see your big wall.
I left those at
And I
home.
raised
Yeah, I have it. I'm wearing these today.
I love that.
But I use the pink laces.
Oh,
I have that
You
pair.
have to.
See, I always love those because Kentucky colors.
I want those.
Are those the Louis?
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Those
go.
are amazing.
Yeah, this is right down my wheelhouse, which is
You
not
know
good.
that you're in elite level like territory when they have the Freddy Kruegers on the other side, the dunks. Where those are just right next to the Chunky Monkeys.
Yeah.
Right here. Like these are just so insanely rare.
My man Will's got the chunky dunk.
Will has the Chunky Monkeys. Cody has
I
Chunky
always
Monkeys.
loved
The
those.
Werther spoons.
Yeah.
Those are nice too.
Where does that run?
We're about to find out. That's a nice one, though.
All-time favorite LeBrons
Yeah.
for me, other than the Kentucky 7 PEs,
Yeah.
are the LeBron 7 Hardwood Classics.
Okay.
I've got the blue, and I've got the white and the orange, and I'm always looking for the suede blues.
Yeah.
But that's like
It's sharp.
so sharp.
That's a
Like
sharp
that's pretty close. That might be something I haven't seen in a while.
I'm gonna scan and see what size.
All right, come on. Let's zoom in here.
Oh wait, and here's the man that we're sneaker shopping for, who decides to show us.
Sneaker
He came
shopping
back,
with the
guys.
Hall
He
of
came
Honor.
back.
Oh,
Well, those are the ones we want to get. Do you like them? Yeah. This be on one supply.
I've never worn a pair in my life.
Of what?
I'm typically
All the kids were like, "Oh my God, you got these."
Were those the ones?
No,
I
they were
typically wear-
zebras. They were black. They were like this. They
10.
were totally black and
I need
white.
a dozen size 10.
What?
Do they fit normal? Do they fit small?
Well, here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be weird. We'll do it off camera. These are a 10.5.
Okay.
That's what I wear.
always one of my favorite. When I said the LeBron 7 Hardwood Classics.
Yeah.
So there's an orange, there's a blue, and there's a suede blue.
Gee, those
And,
look a lot like Mets colors there, though.
well, then you probably need some help today. I should probably give it after last night.
Oh, I need to forget about that.
Dude, I love those. I love 7 so much. I love the Bruce
My
Lee.
favorites, and I said this the other day, the South Beaches.
Awesome.
That we got hanging out right over there.
I got those a long time ago. There's another 7.
Those are the Christ the King.
Yeah, man.
I told the story about these yesterday because
CDs?
I grew up right around the block from Christ the King.
Houston Oilers throwbacks because the All-Star game was in Houston that year, LeBron's,
amazing.
and those are Houston Oilers. How about this? This is a perfect one for you, right here. I just saw it. You know what those are?
Kobe's.
Yeah, no,
What is it? What are they?
I'm right. Lynn Sanity.
No.
That was one he wore during his. They pumped out for him real quick when Lynn Sanity was full effect, and I got a pair of those at home because I mean, like everybody else, I was captivated.
Right, of course. Of course.
That is I love the Bruce Lees. I think I saw a pair of those around here.
Jimmy, are you a big foam closet guy at all, or no?
They're just so heavy, and I like to wear my stuff, right? So there are a couple I really like. There's one pair I've always wanted, the Suns
Yeah.
pair that I didn't get. But the Galaxies, of course, are awesome.
Right.
I've got the Grinches over there. I love the Grinches. That was actually a Christmas present. I wear them every December. I kind of like the old Amaris, actually. I've got a couple of Knicks pairs because I am a Knicks fan with you.
Right.
I love them. Ooh, you know what these are? I'm pretty sure.
What kind?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's part of the Aston Martin pack.
No way. Is there any sort
and
of
see on the
labeling
bottom.
or any of them on them? Do they have any sort of brand on them?
Aston Martin. So that is a throw as a hat tip to James Bond. It's a Kobe pack.
I don't think we'd ever catch James Bond wearing hyper dunks.
Dude,
though.
there's
But-
those and Lowe's, and they're Aston Martin. So it's a Kobe pair and the fly knits. And I'm a huge James Bond guy, so I always love those. Now I gotta look and see what they cost.
Those, I used to play basketball in fly knits. Those are super comfortable.
They're great.
So those are the hyper dunk fly knits, right? Is officially what they're
I got a
called?
pair of these from Tayshawn from the Olympics.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
All right, so Trey, we are here.
We are at the Hall of Honor
Luncheon.
luncheon because the now Yeezy-fied, you can check him down there.
Let's go.
You can see it right there.
Get your beluga.
He's got the belugas, or what's he calling them? Balaga.
Balagas.
Balaga. My
Not
favorite
the
whale is the
Balenciagas.
Balaga.
Right.
We're here. He's getting inducted, but on
What
the
do we
table
have
when we
here?
sat down, there were Industry Summit Hall of Honor cards, which I might have to use my Beckett authentication
I might have to use my Beckett
on some of these.
grade on
So
it.
we're gonna go through. It looks like we got 5 or 6 cards in here.
All right.
My main dude, Kevin O'Neal, on
Shout out
top.
Kevin O'Neal.
Another one of my main dudes, David Reel, in here. Joe Davis, Mike Jasperson. Where is Grayson White?
Nice. Should we get them auto?
Look at this. I think we might have hit.
Boom.
Tracy Hackler.
Where are the stats on the back?
Let's see. Let's check.
What stats?
He loves Eminem.
Case it.
Grayson is the case.
Got the case hit.
Right?
That's right.
Where are we?
That's an international short print.
Look at that.
International sport.
That is an
A
international
little
short
off
print.
center, so I probably won't grade this one. It's a sell raw.
Right.
It's a sell raw.
Right. That's a raw flip.
And a big crease there on the back.
Is
But
it crease on the back?
Yeah.
Is Tracy the back card? We might have production issues.
Tracy might give me a replacement.
Yeah, we might have
to make some calls.
We might have to make some calls here.
But, I mean-
also shout out. It looks like these cards are sponsored by Pristine Auction. So shout out Pristine Auction and obviously Beckett for the industry side. Dubs.
Yep, no interest there.
But super exciting, great stuff. We got the Roadshow team here. We are ready.
About to eat some steak.
About to eat some nice steak. Trey got 2 dinner rolls.
Oh, that's mine.
Bulk season, baby.
What's your drink?
Trey, tell me about your decision for 2 dinner rolls. How do you feel?
For dinner rolls, well, I didn't want any of the veggies that were up there. I'm a veggie guy, but
You don't like green beans?
no, I don't. It's actually on my list. It's like on my no-goes.
I just hope my wife's watching.
Like
Eating this salad.
But
Yes.
yeah, here we go. Look, Jimmy is eating a salad.
and no Mountain Dew in sight.
I'm gonna go hit about 24 Mountain Dews and crush
Okay.
them,
Right. Jimmy's switching to Mountain Dew cards this weekend.
but oh man, give me the bucket.
We got to get that bucket.
We
That's
do.
our quest tonight.
We do.
Or at some
So
point.
we'll be back. We've got the pool party tonight.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Look at this goblet of fire there.
I know.
Just really
I
exciting.
dropped my name in it earlier.
Did you? You
Yeah.
told me I couldn't. I was too young.
You're too young?
But whatever. We'll see. I'll get in there anyway.
Yeah.
Shout out
See if
Harry
Dumbledore.
Potter.
See if
Right,
Dumbledore. Maybe we just spoiled Goblet of Fire for you if you
I feel
haven't
like
seen it
the
already.
statute of
Like,
limitations
I
is
feel like we're
passed.
past that.
Right, 100%.
If you haven't read the book or seen the movie, that's on you.
It was like 14 years ago.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
No,
yeah.
we can't.
But shout out Harry Potter.
Shout out Harry Potter. Shout out this delicious lunch. And we'll bring you more Industry Summit action.
Let's summit this industry.
Of course, the channels are graphing. This might be the first ever Hall of Honor card that's signed. And they didn't even get
Top
Tracy.
one.
They didn't even get Tracy to sign the first one.
No.
They got Grayson. It might have been just whoever was closer at the time, but this is perfect.
Also, we have a tucked in shirt channels.
We do. We have a tucked in shirt channels, ladies.
We got wine tasting, Ryan.
Let's bring our, we saved our last for last, Tracy Hackler. Tracy, come up here.
All the way in the back, so that dramatic entrance. No, he needs a longer applause than that. Yeah, Tracy!
Stacy Hackler. Tracy Hackler is the. I asked Jimmy what his title was, and he said he's doing some marketing for us. And I said,
Whatever you want.
I said, hey, Stacy, I need a little better title. And he said, Chief Marketing Officer at Roadshow Cards. So he's the Chief Marketing Officer at Roadshow Cards. Huge. I did pick the names out of the hat. I honestly did. And then when I was finished, I noticed yours had fallen on the floor. So that's how you got to be last. But at least I found it, because if I had not, we'd have 5 honorees, and that wouldn't have been right. I would be. It is a great class. So Tracy and I worked together on 3 separate occasions. We worked at Donruss together. After we all got fired there, we went to Beckett. Well, we lost our baseball license at Donruss, so we all were out the door. He went to Beckett before I did, and he called me and said, hey, we might have something here. So he helped me get a job at Beckett. So that's when I learned to spell his name. He spells with a Y at the end and not an I. That I was going with that for a while. But Tracy's been a great friend to everyone in the hobby and me. We also worked together at Panini for a long time. So I've been fired a lot of places, and they're right there with me. So we have that bond. He actually walked out of all those businesses on his own, as far as I know. But he's probably been a guest on more podcasts than anybody else in this industry. He always, like everyone else up here, always has something positive to say. I don't remember a single product that you've talked about that wasn't the greatest product that ever happened, and this is a really cool product. This design is incredible. But two people came up to me before this and said, I am now getting Tracy's autograph on a card. This is unbelievable. So he's a D-list celebrity as well. So I have nothing more to say about him that I haven't said about him without him in the room to other people. And I'm trying to be positive this week, so really, I'll leave it at that. Tracy Hackler.
Thank you, Todd. I appreciate it. No, I want to echo what these legends up here said. I'm so honored, humbled, touched to be up here and to receive this honor. And I think most people out there would be happy if their life ended and they had one dream job. And I've had 5 dream jobs. Beckett, Thomas, Beckett again, weird story. Panini, and then most recently with Jimmy and Roadshow Cards. And so I pinch myself all the time for what I get to do for a living. I started collecting with my brother, Tim, when I was 8. And if you would have told 8-year-old me what I was going to get to do for a living, holy crap! My head would explode. But I'm not 8-year-old me. And the one thing that I love the most about every job I've had is every time I've left the job, never one time missed the work. But man, I miss the people. And this is a people business and a people life. And in that regard, I am blessed beyond what I deserve. I'm getting emotional, which is weird for me, because I don't get emotional unless the Broncos lose, which, come to think of it, yesterday was... We lost Javante too, I just need a minute. But I would be remiss if I didn't thank those people who made opportunities available to me. Because I never lose sight of those people. Because they take a chance. Anytime we get anywhere, people have taken a chance to open the door for you. And that started with Dr. Jim Beckett back in the day. Guys like Rudy Klanick, Mike Payne, Tim Polzer, Pepper Hastings that let me in the door. Son! And then going to Doug Goddard. Ann Powell. A little crazy, but gave me a chance, and I never wanted to disappoint her. Dominus also gave me a chance to get to ride shotgun with one of my lifelong partners in crime, Scott Prusha. Going back to Beckett, Margaret Steele, Claire Romano, Panini, Mark Borsop and the team there. And then finally, Jimmy Mahan said, hey, we're doing this thing with Roadshow. Would you be interested in joining this small startup? And I'm like, yeah, I think I would. And so I've just been blessed. And so throughout it all, the real Hall of Honor members should be my wife, Shayla, and my 2 sons, Clayton and Austin, because they've been with me the longest, and they still love me. So that's just crazy. So, but the thread through it all, and hurry up and shut up. The thread through it all is this has been more than a career, a profession. It's been a relationship and friend business. When I say I love you, I love you. And the great philosopher Kanye West, who inspired these shoes that my Roadshow brethren made me go buy today. I'm glad you did, thank you. He once said, my friends ain't my friends, they're my family, dog. So, in that regard, you're all my family. I love you, I'm grateful, I'm honored, and I'm blessed. Thank you.
Hold on. So, Tracy, is this your first graphing opportunity that we're having right here?
Is it what?
It's the first time you're autographing a card?
It's not.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, that's for Ryan.
Oh, yeah, you have the Panini card.
Can I get the HOH on?
That's $20 extra.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
It's $20 extra, but I'll flip this.
Right, what, is that going on eBay right away?
Oh, it's already on eBay.
I'm going to send this to Beckett for authentication.
Smart, you're going to use your free grade?
Yeah, my free grade, exactly.
I don't know. It says only up to 500.
Bang.
Right, that might be a higher
sucker.
service. All right, so we are right off the field. Right?
We are post-game press
Sideline reporter Trey Huntsman here.
So we're here with Tracy Hackler, the newest member of not the Hall of Fame, the Hall of Honor. So Tracy, just before we get started, how'd you feel on the stage today?
Very emotional, surprisingly emotional.
Yeah.
Which is not my style. But it touched me in a place that I hadn't been touched, and I didn't realize until I started speaking. Not that place. Not that place. Kevin, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But it touched me.
It
touched me in a spot that I didn't anticipate, and so it hit me.
And you're up there with Kevin O'Neill, David Reel, Cherry Collectibles, like great class.
Yeah, legends, all of them legends, all of them good for the community, good for our business, good for all of us. And so to be able to, that really made me the proudest, was going in with that group with Joe Davis, Grayson White, David Reel, Kevin O'Neill, and Jaspy I worked with. So,
Yeah. Well, last thing of all, seriously, it was so cool to see you up there for all of those years and to see you be emotional, because it's so cool that we get to now learn from you. Kevin
Okay,
and I,
everyone, the world's
everybody.
shortest break
It's
is
pretty
over.
awesome.
We are
Don't
ready
learn
to
from
start
me.
our next panel.
You're doomed if you
And I
learn
want
from
to
me.
tell you, I want to tell you
And now
about
is
this
this
panel
now the
because it's
world's
really
largest dip
important.
cup?
That is. He said that. I was like,
Last
that's the
year,
funniest
we
thing
had
I've ever
an
heard.
influence.
Put some Monster Energy drinks in there.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bang energy going in this. Actually,
Oh my God, we actually need to
Yeah, we
write
should
this
do
down.
that. Yeah, we should do that.
Give him a second one. You always need the second one. The first one doesn't count. Oh, field goal.
Tracy, what was that?
That was horrible.
That was.
But I haven't done football in a little bit.
Okay.
Give me a little bit of time. We'll come
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Tracy Hackler. Everybody say hi to Tracy. Hi. All right, I'm David Reel. Tracy Hackler's with Roadshow. GTS and Roadshow have combined for this event tonight. Thank you, Beckett, for allowing us the opportunity to do this. So many friends out here, so many familiar faces. Who's winning the tickets? What about the winning? All right. Everyone knows that you can win more tickets and potentially win more prizes if you find competitors to take on in any of these great games that we have. If you've only been down here, make sure to come up by the pool. There are many more games up here. But I'm going to hand this over to Tracy right now, and he's going to give you a warm welcome from Roadshow. Thanks again for coming out.
Woo! David, thank you for that warm introduction. Thanks everyone for coming out. Obviously, the Industry Summit means a lot to us. Our partnership with GTS means a lot to us. On behalf of Jimmy Mahan, our founder who's here, David Dimenstien, Bryan Fillmore, Kevin Kulikowski, Trey Huntsman, and the Channels brothers, Ryan and Justin, we're all here representing Roadshow, and we just appreciate this industry, this hobby, and everyone that makes it so great. So thanks for coming. Have fun. And if you see Jimmy, give him a hug because he's a hugger.
Yeah.
The secondary is Akers. This is against San Francisco. We'll see who's guilty.
Tua.
Initiated the contact.
I gotta go.
I have one more?
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Woo!
So, there have been trade matches been around for a long time, but I was at the National, and it was, I was my first National. I always dreamed about going. My first one, I was like 38 before I got to a National. And I'm walking back to my hotel, and everybody's on the floor, everybody's in the lobby, we all know it. And it was like, so my background, I'm an old teacher, I'm an old high school principal, and then other things, but it was like, why not have a space? And it's about what we're all doing in our shops, creating a space. And to do a trade night, and then you've got to do all the right things. Like, this is all free. Nobody's making money. I'm not trying to piggyback on the national, make money for myself. It's about the experience and the hobby. So I just rented out a room, and I was like, the only mission is shake my hand. And we had like 35 people the first trade night at the national, and like lots of extra pretzels. I might have had 8 pretzels for like 2 months. But we had that, and then it's just grown on its own, because once you create a space, the hobby takes care of itself. It's like, why are you doing this thing in Columbia? Well, they have that cards down there, and they're crazy about soccer. Why are you doing this here? Why are you doing this here? Once they get in, if you create the right environment, it's going to take off. That's what Trade Night did. That's what New York's going to do. That's what Kentucky's already done. Like, that's the goal. And it's just making sure that those kids can come in and rip with that high-end collector. Because so much of this hobby, as we all know, we were just saying, is that moment. Even if you have somebody in your shop with their son, their daughter, they're like, I don't do it anymore, but man, I remember X, when my dad took me here, when I got this card, that was my first 85 Topps pack. And they all have that memory, and they're trying to provide that. And you don't know who's going to come back, who's going to do it with their son. People, I have that all the time. I have a guy that said, I didn't know I could do this with my daughters. I just thought baseball, now that all they do is Star Wars cards together. He's got $3, and that's what they do. And it's like, because he came into the shop and had a good experience, because they came to Trade Night with their kids. So that's what you've got to create, the space and the experience, and the hobby will take care of itself. And then with the employees, it's really hard. I've hired people my whole life in lots of different jobs. But if you look at everybody running our shops, I think the oldest might be 32. And on purpose, and I talked to Tracy about this, and David and Brian, I said, what we're going to do is go pick the passionate, great young guys, because they're going to learn somewhere, the next generation of store owners. We are going to take the burden on, and at times it's a burden, but we love them of teaching them. I think they can learn from me. So let's go get really passionate guys with good hearts. And you got to interview different guys. Get their good heart, get them into the system, and then we take the burden on for a little while of teaching them. If we do it right, it'll take care of itself.
Yeah. Guys, what just happened?
Just in channels. And
Just, dude, what happened? So,
I'll be honest with you, I really don't know.
Okay, so, guys, Justin goes over to this machine.
He says president.
He didn't realize that it was a 10-cent machine, and he put like $25 in.
Yeah.
And we couldn't even hit the max credit. And my man, what was it, an $18 spin there?
I thought it was $1.80.
No, if it was a penny,
it was
if it was a penny,
$18.
it would have been. But, so, man, that's your cash out voucher.
That's my cash out.
On your $20. But
oh my God.
One spin, everybody knows the rules.
Dude, imagine if I hit them.
Imagine if you hit.
But I didn't.
On not even the progressive, it wasn't the max.
One thing I'm learning though in casinos, to win big, I think it's mandated that you have to wear like cargo shorts. Like, and none of us are. Like, I think that that's a big thing. Is cargo shorts.
Fair.
More pockets, more winnings.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, so Trey is here trying to gamble.
Yeah.
And he really likes that Braves Marlins line.
What do you think about it now?
Go ahead, Trey. Hit that Braves Marlins line. Hit the Nationals. Nope. Won't let you do that. Sorry, buddy. Under 7.5. Nope.
Don't take it.
Wait, DeGrom's pitching?
What if we do this?
Is he?
Mets.
Wait, hang on. Let me see. Oh, I saw GM. Sorry.
Good game. Just get out of here with those, Trey.
Hang on.
First off, guys, gamble responsibly. If you have a problem, you could always call 1-800-522-4700. But we're just going to watch Trey continue to try and bet the Braves and just not have that work for him. What time does that game start? Because I'm going to sit here and press X until
4 hours.
All right, so you got time.
Hey, is Alonso going to hit a dinger?
Of course not.
425.
Damn.
Well, for me, I think the way I look at it is those two communities, while vastly different in any number of ways, you treat them the same way. You treat them as individuals, and you just do right by people, which seems so simple, but if you treat everyone the right way, whether it's the biggest breaker, the biggest hobby shop, the biggest show, the biggest summit, or a 13-year-old kid that pulls a $6 card of his favorite player, you can make them feel included and special the same way, just by treating them the right way.
David? Yeah, I totally agree with Tracy.
Like, I've been blessed to know you, Ray, for decades. I mean, I think the first time I talked to you, I was at Beckett doing some kind of little note on the Fan Fest or something. And I called you coldly because we called people back then, and there was no real internet at that point because I'm really old. But that's our
make a deal.
But that was our first connection, and we've maintained that for all the right reasons. Not that it's always benefited you or me. And so when I first started with Jimmy in the Roadshow group, one of the things Jimmy told me, the first thing he told me, one of the first things was, I want a booth at the National, and this is what I want it to look like. And I'm like, oh crap. You can't get those. but because Ray and I had such a good relationship, and Ray didn't walk on water for me, I think he would have, but he certainly made getting a booth easier. And not that I ever set out in my relationship with you, Ray, to gain something ever, but the fact that we had that kind of relationship that was built on, for all the right reasons, the right way, through years, made that phone call easier to make for me. And I think it's another example of why you be authentic to people for the right reasons, and man, you get rewarded just immeasurably.
You know, it's interesting. I love listening to you speak. I think that, you know, again, and frankly, I'd love to answer questions from the audience. I think, you know, there's things that we're not touching on. There's promotional concepting and how to build community through promotional concepting. You know, how to create more, you know, interactivity points in, especially card shops. I mean, I still go to the same card shop I went to as a little kid, right? And I can tell you, they have no restock, they have low allocation, and, you know, they've existed for 35 years, and we're handed down. And it's my favorite place. My wife hates it. I go there on Saturday at noon. Every Saturday, I'm unavailable for 3 hours. Compound out the football season. It sucks, but it's my passion, right? But again, I think.
All right, what do we got, guys?
So the newly inducted Hall of Honor member, Tracy Hackler, and they gave him, get a little close up on this, Industry Summit Hall of Honor Award, right? Beautiful. British Open.
Is it Lennox?
No, I think it's real.
No, Lennox is a brand.
Oh.
Oof.
Sorry, my
Man.
bad.
Trey's not up on his crystal.
Yeah,
right.
sorry, I'm not, you know.
Is it Waterford?
No.
Okay.
So,
do you know any of the major crystal brands?
No, because guess what? I don't deal in crystals. I deal in sports cards.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
no, we're gonna get copyright flagged.
Yeah, we don't want this shut down.
We don't want to get copyright.
How about we redo this?
No. We're
okay.
Your lack of crystal knowledge is gonna be.
So Tracy decided that he would get a little more use out of it.
Yeah, like the Stanley Cup, right?
Like this is Stanley Cup, British Open.
So I figured I'm a big fan of energy drinks.
You are?
Usually it's Reign, but they don't have it here.
Nope.
But they do have Bang, which so I thought we would just drink it out of the cup.
I did not anticipate this to be clear. I thought it'd be pink or something. Are you going both in there?
No,
just the one.
He's got to save that one. Cheers, huh?
Cheers up
to the Roadshow fam.
Chug.
Someone's yelling chug.
He's going for it. Does it taste better? You're gonna drink the whole thing?
It tastes really good.
This man is never gonna sleep again.
He is chugging it.
Almost got it.
Almost.
Last drink.
He got a power bar, so he's good.
Yeah, it'll count.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, With all the honor in the world, Tracy Hackler.
I'm gonna go die now.
How many? 16 ounces of just pure
sugar.
No sugar. No sugar. No sugar.
So I'm good.
So, but I'm sure that this has enough caffeine to, kill a bear. So, but he's Tracy Hackler. He's built different.
Horse tranquilizer. Well, Tracy, congrats on your
Thank
Hall
you.
of Honor again.
Thank you so much.
And
appreciate
I think
it.
the more impressive feat today is chugging an entire energy drink.
And I'll get learnt on my glass knowledge.
We'll have a
or
lesson.
crystal.
We'll
or
have a
what.
lesson offline.
That's fine.
Now, cheers into that. That's a good sign out.
The best new LCS of the year, Roadshow Cards.
Well, I don't want to get flagged for copyright, but it's it's JJ from Coco Melon.
Who's that?
From Coco Melon.
What's Coco Melon?
It's a kid's cartoon.